Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. So I'm recording this on a Saturday, and just yesterday was the season finale of Power Book 2, Ghost, starring, I think it's Michael Rainey Jr., who's playing Tariq St. Patrick, and it's a spin-off show from the hit show Power, which was starring Omari Hardwick. And in my opinion, really the guy who built the show was Omari Hardwick. But not only that, but the behind-the-scenes stuff between 50 and Courtney Kemp in terms of the writing and the way they get to the point. Like, the scenes are very, very powerful because it's a very harsh reality that draws viewers in. That's, to me, I remember actually reading 50's book, Get Richer, Get Smarter, something like that. And he was talking about the success of Power, and he was saying how it was because of the rawness in the scenes, how raw the scenes were, and it gave viewers like a really in-depth look about how this stuff actually goes down, right? So last night was the season finale of the spin-off show, the hit spin-off show, in my opinion, Power Book Ghost, and it had leaked 2 weeks prior, so I kind of knew what was coming, and I ain't gonna lie, kind of ruined it for me. But I want to talk about kind of the ending of it, the plot, and how they're able to, and I have talked about things like this in the past, and I will continue to, because it's very important that we understand retelling stories, retelling the stories is how you're going to create longevity in business. All right. So the major plot in Power Book is Omari Hardwick and Joseph, that's his name. Yeah, Joseph, it took me some time. Joseph, who's played by Tommy. Omari plays Ghost, and Joseph plays Tommy. The big plot is the brotherhood that them two have. You know, a white guy and a black guy, and they're like brothers, and they're with each other through thick and thin. They grew up together, all that stuff. So the last scene in this Power Book 2 is where Tariq, who's played by Michael Rainey Jr. and is Ghost's son, he's in the same situation. He's ran out of his luck has ran out, right? His luck has ran out, and all the people that he thought was with him is getting ready, is turned on him, about to shoot him and all that. And guess who comes in and saves the day? His white friend Braden. His white friend Braden comes in, saves the day, and them two, the scene ends with them two riding out of a shootout, and him saying, "Look, I think we just started a fucking war." And again, it gets viewers excited to see what's going to happen next season. Are we going to see a retelling of Ghost and Tommy, right? And what's even more interesting about how now close out with this is they brought Tommy back for this episode. For the last 2 episodes, they brought Tommy back, and they had a scene in which him and Tariq hashed things out, and he taught him, and he said, "Look, this is the advice I'm going to give you." And you see how, again, the creative writing is able to implement certain scenes and implement certain characters to keep viewers interested, to keep day one Power fans interested in things like that. And as you're developing your story, as you're developing and crafting out your business, crafting out your organization, these are the things you really do have to pay attention to, because that's what's going to get the stickiness to it, and the viewers to just keep coming back, keep paying their money, keep giving you their time, money, and their attention. All that kind of stuff is very, very key. Anything that you can find, any books you can read, anything you can find on storytelling, more specifically quick storytelling that's going to give your viewers some longevity and give you some longevity in regards to how you're able to keep people interested in your work. All right, I have an episode actually on this very podcast called selling your storytelling. All right, as mentioned before, main website to check out to dive into all my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.